Hello and welcome to VocTer Plays Dreamfall, episode number 15. Still getting back into the swing of things. When we left off, I was this guy.
Not bad, Kian.
I'm called
You
Kian.
did well out
Like
there
Ian,
today.
but with a K.
Thank you, Master, but your praise shames me. The light of the goddess blinds my opponents and guides my sword to victory.
Your skill with the sword is unmatched, Kian, and so is your faith. But the one does not equate with the other.
What do you mean, Master?
I don't
Your
understand
devotion
this.
to your faith and your prowess with a blade should never be confused. Religion and war mix as well as dry grass and a flaming torch.
So really
How
well.
can that be? I hold my sword in the name of my faith, and my faith is the shield that protects me from harm. They are like two rings intertwined.
Or like a pair of snakes eating each other's tails. Don't be blinded by rhetoric, Kian. I've taught you better than that.
But the mission, Garmon.
Politics! When did you become a woman? Your dedication to the mission is a waste of your potential and your time. With great talent comes great responsibility.
It's
You
actually
could be
great
a powerful
power.
man, Kian. Instead, you've chosen life as a puppet. A puppet!
Well, you've never approved of my calling. But I have pledged my life to the goddess, and I have vowed to protect her word.
The word of the goddess does not require your protection, and you have pledged your life to the Six, not the goddess. Don't confuse the two.
On this, we will never see eye to eye, Master. I am an apostle of the faith, and I have...
1,000 pardons, Apostle.
Excuse me, Master. Yes, Child Anna.
The Six require your presence, Apostle.
When?
My apologies, Apostle. They said to bring you immediately.
Thank you.
Well, I best
Master,
go then.
forgive me.
Of course, Kian, you're excused. We will continue practice without you. Ammonon! Nozan! Into the ring! And try not to swing your swords like shy little schoolgirls this time around!
Please, Apostle, we must hurry. Follow
You
me,
look like two
Apostle.
lovers out for a stroll in the moonlight.
I'm following. Just stop checking. I'm like actually touching you. I thought you said we had to hurry.
They are waiting, Apostle.
What? Where? Oh, is it in here? You could have at least pointed the way. Jesus Christ. Well, there's 6 of them.
Apostle, our apologies for calling you away while you were training.
We know that you are busy with the initiates, but this could not wait.
Okay.
We have just had word from our armies in the east, and it worries us deeply.
Well, tell me what it is.
Our dearest Apostle, we have a very important task for you.
Do you think they ever
Yes,
accidentally
mistress.
speak at the same
Apostle.
time? Be like, oh, I'm sorry.
You know how some Eastlanders still resist our noble efforts at uniting their fractured nations and bringing the word to their goddessless lives. The mission continues unabated, of course. Nothing shall stand between the glory of the goddess and those lost ones who have strayed from her light. But still there are a few who have chosen to oppose us. Those misguided pagans have become a dangerous obstacle in the path.
Apostle Kian, we need you to travel east to those heathen lands, to bring the word to the heretics.
The heretics.
There is a man who leads these rebellious few, these insurgents. A man whose hands are soiled with the blood of many trueborn. A daemon.
Not a
You must
day,
travel
man.
tonight to the Havens, Apostle, and board a cloud ship bound for the city of Marcuria. When you reach your destination, you will seek out this man, this butcher. They call him the Scorpion. You must seek him out, and you must convert him.
With the
By the
blade.
letting of his blood, he shall be reborn into the next life, where he may find forgiveness in the glory of the
You
goddess.
want me to kill him?
Find this rebel leader, this Scorpion, and let your blade kiss his throat. This is your mission, Kian Alvane.
As you please, mistress. Your word is my path.
You will leave
He
now
sounds a
with
bit like
haste.
Russell Crowe.
May the goddess be
Or
with
Gerard
you, Apostle.
Butler, perhaps.
And mind the Scorpion does not sting you before you sting him.
I shall be vigilant, mistress. Blessed
No,
be the
it's-
goddess.
It's kind of Russell
Blessed
Crowe.
be the path. Blessed be the word. Blessed be the mission.
Like a younger Russell Crowe. But still got that edge of gruffness. There's a lot of chairs, not that many people.
Can we trust him?
If not him, then who? He is our most faithful apostle.
He knows not to question our word. He will complete his mission.
The prophet was adamant. There is much resting on this task. It is the last obstacle, the prophet said. When it is done,
The light of the goddess will wash across the world like a tidal wave, drowning all those who lack faith.
May that day come swiftly, and may the goddess aid the apostle in his mission.
Yes.
The future of our empire rests on his shoulders now.
Well, I don't know where to go, do I?
You watch my back in a temple, let alone on a battlefield.
I mean, like, I'm not even dressed for travelling. I don't know if this video is kind of jumping about again. If it is, that's weird and annoying.
When the day comes, you have to fight a real enemy.
I mean, has that been happening all the time on all the videos? I've never actually thought to check because I'm just so bloody rushed.
I am being sent to the Havens tonight, Master. A cloud ship will take me east across the ocean. I must leave with haste.
With haste. I see. Another heathen who needs converting.
There's great darkness in this world. Is it not our duty to illuminate the darkness with the light of the goddess?
We cannot make the sun rise in the dead of night, Kian. Like everyone else, we must wait for dawn.
Must we have this discussion again, Master? It seems to me you question everything I believe in.
Not so, Kian. You know I'm a man of faith. What I am questioning is our right to impose our faith on others. I've been to these eastern lands and they...
And is it not a place full of darkness and sin? Would it not be better off under the guiding light of our faith and the mercy of the goddess?
What would you have me answer? There is indeed arrogance, oppression, murder and fear in those lands. But there's also beauty, freedom and humility. And the brightest day has the darkest shadows, Kian. Remember that.
I must depart now, Master. The cloud ship leaves the Havens at first light, and my duty beckons.
Duty or no duty. Do only what you yourself believe to be right, and not what others tell you is right. I'll see you when you get back. You can tell me all about the Eastlanders, and how you rescued their maidens from a life of sin. May you walk with the goddess, Kian.
And the light of the goddess upon you, Master Gammon.
I like his tap. And we're back to me. Wait, where? Alcara? Alchera?
You alright, girl?
Where am I?
You're still at the Fringe. You don't remember?
I don't know. How did I get back here?
You were hypnotized by a lizard lady.
You haven't moved all night. A couple of guests found you passed out. You were drugged.
What?
That's what it looks like. I checked the cameras, but there was nothing on them. The crystals were wiped. When we found you last night, I called a friend of mine, a doctor. She came by and checked you out.
And she
She
said
said
you
you
were
were on
fine.
some kind of synth, but that you'd sleep it off. So I closed the room and kept an eye on you all night.
That's not possible. I was somewhere else. April. She...
What?
I met April. April Ryan. I was in Arcadia, the place she spoke about. I was there. So I couldn't possibly have been here.
Astral
Zoe.
traveling, eh?
Look, I've been checking in on you every 15 minutes all night long. You couldn't have gone anywhere without me noticing. You were fed some kind of hallucinogenic. You've probably been having very vivid dreams.
That's impossible. I was there. I spoke with April. She wasn't very cooperative. But I did speak with her.
All I know is that you've been sleeping right here since we found you. You left Emma and me at the table to make a call. 20 minutes later, some guests found you passed out in the booth. They gave up their reservation quite willingly. They didn't want to get involved.
Sorry about that.
Sorry? Girl, it's not your fault that someone drugged you. But you might want to consider getting out of this before you get hurt.
I can't just abandon Reza.
I'm sure he
That's
doesn't want
his
you to
name.
put yourself at risk like this.
Did you see whoever did this to me?
Nope.
You don't remember anything?
No. Last night's a blur. The first thing I remember is waking up in... No, I don't remember anything from the Fringe.
I didn't see anyone. But apparently our friend Marcus Crozier checked in just before
I'm
the
tired.
incident.
I kind of want to have a
And
lie
he
down.
brought 2 guests.
Wait. I remember... part of it. Marcus. The twins.
Twins?
Oh,
They're
now
working
he's
together.
interested.
They were in Reza's apartment back in Casablanca. And they were here last night.
You were
So
here
they must have
last
been the
night.
ones who drugged you.
Maybe. But I don't understand why they didn't just... kill me. I mean, that's the second time they've attacked me. And I'm still walking.
Maybe they like
If
you.
there's one thing I've learned, it's not to look a gift horse in the mouth. You're alive. Don't ask too many questions.
Maybe you're right. Maybe I should just go home while I'm still... After all, Marcus turned out to be a big mistake on my part. And if Reza's gotten himself into something really dangerous... Besides, I don't know where to go from here. I might as well head back to Casablanca and wait for Reza to get in touch with me.
That sounds like a good idea, girl. How do
Maybe
you
a
feel?
nap.
A bit woozy. But pretty good, considering.
Like you should have a
Did
nap.
Emma leave already?
Early this morning. She has a show later today in Moscow. I promised I'd keep her updated.
I forgot what Emma
So
does.
what are you going to tell her?
I don't know. What you just told me, I guess. Who knows? Even if it was a dream, maybe you really did speak with April.
It felt real enough. I don't know.
I feel like I'm
I need to
losing
sort things out in
weight
my
on
head.
my feet.
I guess I will
Like-
go home.
Is that normal?
I don't feel like crossing paths with Marcus or the twins again.
They were probably just trying to scare you.
Like,
Your
I
friend
don't know.
seems to be onto a pretty big story.
Like,
Yeah.
I feel like I've lost
I just
some
hope that-
weight on my feet somehow.
Ow.
You okay, Zoe?
Just my head.
Look, they're leaner
Yeah,
than normal.
I'm okay.
You can stay here as long as you need to. And I can call my doctor friend again.
I don't know.
No need to go to a hospital.
No.
I forgot to pay
I
attention.
should
I'm
go
really
home.
tired.
Thanks, Charlie. I really appreciate it.
I'm not going to
No
have a nap
problem,
after this.
girl.
Though. I'm probably going to sit here and play
Drop by
darts
if you're ever in town again and keep me updated.
and
If
listen
you
to
find
this
a friend,
North Norwegian
or if
band,
you-
the Rocket Link Me
if
to.
you hear
They're
from
awesome.
April.
They're called like
I
Scorn
will,
of
Charlie.
Boulder or
Thanks for
something.
everything.
I've forgotten. Carnus of a Skolderbolt. No, I'm failing miserably at that. But they've got a name and they're good. And I'm really into them. I actually paused their album so I could play
Hola,
this.
sweetie. It's me. Where are you?
Hi, Liv. I'm still in Newport, but I'm on my way home. Any news?
Yes, you're going to Japan.
Yes!
I decrypted Reza's notes. Well, most of them. Okay, some of them. I'm still working on it.
No
but
need
I
to be
found
so
out that he was
defensive.
investigating Wattycorp.
Wattycorp? Really? My God, that's pretty huge. What was he investigating?
Don't know yet, sweetie, but he was in contact with 2 people at Watty, one of whom was the dead girl in his apartment.
Okay,
From his
so he was in
notes,
contact
my
with the
guess
dead
is
girl.
that after leaving Newport, he would be heading to Watty City, on the island of Hokkaido in northern Japan. That's where Wattycorp HQ is located. That's also everything I've got so far, I'm afraid. I'll keep working on Reza's notes, and I'll have more info for you when you get there.
You mean Japan?
You know, I'd try and convince you not to go, but you seemed pretty set on tracking Reza down, and all signs point to Japan.
Well, they don't.
I know. I have to keep going.
Some of them point to like other places.
I can't give up.
Like there's a sign that
Not
says
now,
like
not this
Blackpool,
time.
4 miles.
This is too important.
Like, not far from
If
my
I
house.
quit,
Is everything
So
all
that
right,
probably
Zoe?
doesn't point to Japan,
yes and
does
no.
it?
I'm fine. I'm not hurt or anything, but
Disillusioned.
things have happened. Oh, I don't have time to get into it right now. But it'll make a hell of a story someday.
As long as you're okay, sweetie. Like I said, I'll keep working on the notepad, and I'll call you when you get to Watty City. Safe journey.
All right, Liv. Take care.
I might re-download OBS 64-bit and use that for local recording in the VocTer stream, and then use XSplit for the stuff I need Skype interaction for. And also just for alternate streams, because I think one of the problems I have with OBS, because like Matty, keeps poking at me, one of my friends. They like use open broadcaster software, but one of the things I remember is they would only let me have one streaming profile on it, which is a pain because I stream to 3 separate Twitch channels. Nice little song. That's going to get flagged on YouTube, so that's good. You know, good start. Do love those copyright notices that I receive. Well, glad we had that cutscene.
So tell me about the
So
tower.
I knew I was going to Japan.
It is as most things, Azadi. Large, wasteful, and arrogant. I have never seen its like. They are building a ladder to the heavens.
Maybe it's a temple of sorts. I may not know a lot about the enemy, but they're pretty religious.
Wouldn't it make more sense to build
call
an
the
elevator
Azadi
to
religious
the
would be
heavens?
like calling the sun warm.
So you
Their
didn't,
faith is all they have.
you know,
If we shake
have
that,
to climb it.
the war
You
is
could like
ours.
sit down, have a picnic.
I don't think that's a viable strategy, Chuan. But it's good to know that they have a weakness. Faith is a double-edged sword.
This tower of theirs may be another weakness. When I was there earlier, I noticed they were still building. They have put up wooden platforms for the workers to climb.
And we can burn them.
Scaffolds. Next to the
We
tower?
could burn the
On
scaffolds.
the tower. If one were to climb it, one might find a way into the tower.
But if one were to
Perfect.
burn it,
I need to check it out for myself.
then
the tower must be very
one would
important to
have a lot
Gazadi.
of fun.
And like you said, it could be another weakness of theirs.
Like fire
You
is,
will go
right?
alone.
Look,
I need to.
I just want to burn
If there are
something.
more
Is
of
that
us,
wrong?
We are easier to spot.
Is that illegal
And if we
now?
are
Is that
caught,
some kind of
someone
crime
still needs to
in the
return to
world
the
of
city
magic
with the
to
supplies.
just want to burn
That
things?
is our mission.
That's our mission, Chuan. I'll be back before dawn.
Watch your back, Raven.
Yeah, thanks. But my name's April Ryan. Man, where did your head go there? That was weird. Anyway, as we know, I have plenty of stuff to do, like play Dust and listen to this North Norwegian band's album. So that is going to be it for today, but I'll be back. Do you know what? I'm not going to say tomorrow. I'll be back Friday. Tomorrow, there will be no Dreamfall. Because tomorrow I'm crazy busy. I'm working 7 hours at work, and then as soon as I get home, I'm jumping over to the UK Pro League, which will be live from 7 PM British Summer Time on ukpl.tv. Myself and Techa will be commentating on some wonderful UK StarCraft 2. But that's it for today. Thank you very much for watching, as always, and I'll see you again very, very soon, no doubt.